As a youngster in these streets, seen so much as a jet. On the block, stay lit, running from the police. No father figure in my life, living trite every night. Gunfights with my dogs, with my homies day and night. In and out the county jail, plus no money for my bail. Ain't no sense in raising hell, did my best to prevail. Maintain through the pain, in them chains ain't a game. Now I'm headed to the penitentiary, the misery.
This is just another story. There's blood in these streets. Is there another way for me? Whatever can it be? Just this.
YouTube, what it do, man. It's your boy Self-Conscious, and I'm tapping in my very first video for my new podcast, man, and I'm super excited about it, man, because before I even get into anything, man, make sure you smash that like button, share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bells, man. Over here on this podcast, man, we're going to be talking about a variety of different things, man. You know, streets, political issues, interviewing up-and-coming local talent for his music artists and everything. So, you know, I'm still kind of like, you know, dabbing in what direction I really want to go with this, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing on this platform. And the goal is, y'all already know what it is, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time hours to try to monetize this platform as soon as possible, man. So, you know, I actually came up with another platform, another podcast, and the name, the concept didn't coincide with the things that I was going to be talking about. So what I done, I took the initiative to try to change it, but Facebook was like, nah, you got to wait 90 days before you could change the name again. So I said, you know what, just go ahead and create a whole new account, create a whole new podcast, and come up with a whole different name. And I'm pretty much satisfied and content with where I'm at for us with the concept, the title, the description, things of that nature there. Also, guys, I want y'all to know that I'm gonna be selling my merchandise. I have a website that's almost completed or whatnot. That way I have the opportunity to put my merchandise up, my merch or whatever. You guys can check it out, definitely support. For those that's local, y'all already know what time it is. You know, I can get it to you, or I can set up a location, a venue, where everybody can place the order in or whatnot. You can slide by and pick up your orders. For those that are far off, I am offering free shipping. So I think that's a great idea. That saves you, what, $2, $3, depending on what state you're in. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, with that being said, guys, you know, today I just want to kind of like introduce myself to YouTube, let y'all guys know a little something about me, who I am, you know, what I've been through in life, you know, the basic stuff. You know, people want to know who you are. People want to get to know who you are. So, you know, when the content come out, you know what I'm saying, it's not like, you know, they in the blind, they weary, they skeptical, they trying to figure out, you know, whatever you doing and stuff like that. And to me, that makes a whole lot of sense, man. So like I said today, man, I'm outside, part myself for that. It's Wednesday. It's 100 degrees where I'm at, man, down here in South Carolina, man. But, you know, I decided to come out, you know, and throw on a little suit and tie, you know what I'm saying, minus the coat or whatever, and come out here and look professional for the camera, man. But, you know, at the end of the day, ain't nobody perfect. We all have flaws or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you have to always keep God first. As long as you keep God first, there is nothing that can get in your way, man. So with that being said, guys, stay tuned and stay locked in, because y'all already know what it is. The best is yet to come. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, kind of like bring y'all up to speed and let y'all know who I am. I am an ex-felon, man, convict or whatever. I've been in prison. I was incarcerated at 17. I ended up spending 20 years and 6 months of my life in prison, obviously for making bad choices and decisions, man. You know, nobody's perfect. You know, we all go through trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, God will find a way to put us at, man, you know what I'm saying, to set us down, to get our attention or whatever. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, I had to experience some bad things in my life or whatever. But at the same time, you know, that experience made me a better person. You know what I'm saying? It made me even more hungrier, you know what I'm saying? It made me want to lock in and just stay focused, man, tap in, you know what I'm saying? Stay on my pivot, that kind of thing. But, you know, I went in prison, man, you know what I'm saying? I was young, making some bad choices, still in there, you know what I'm saying? And it took me, you know what I'm saying, to experience some things, you know, with the loss of my moms and a few other family members to realize, you know, that I needed to, you know, set myself down, get myself together and get up out of there, man. And so when that time came, you know, I left with a plan and a purpose, man. I left with a plan and a purpose. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. When I got out here, you know, I wanted to start my own nonprofit organization. It was just more so, you know, I would say me getting out here, you know what I'm saying, being deprived for so many years from so much stuff, man. It's like I knew what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, but I knew I couldn't afford to get out here and just try to rush into it, you know what I'm saying. I had to pace myself, man. And you know, I started out, you know what I'm saying, you know, kind of like tapping in, you know what I'm saying, to my potential and my dreams and stuff, man. And a lot of things obviously didn't go as planned, you know what I'm saying. And then, you know, there was times where I got discouraged and I just felt like, you know, just giving up, man, like just F it, you know what I'm saying, like it's not worth it, you know what I'm saying. But it was just something that ultimately kept me going, man, something that wouldn't allow me to throw the towel in, and whatever that was, you know what I'm saying. I definitely want to thank it for doing so, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, I'm almost where I want to be at, man. You know, I understand, you know, you got to put the work in, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I work hard every day. Every day I get up, man. I get up, you know what I'm saying, I have a plan and a purpose, man, and I set an agenda for myself, you know what I'm saying, and I make it my business, you know, before that day expires to accomplish that agenda, you know what I'm saying. You know, life is like a blueprint, man. A lot of us don't understand and realize the dynamics of life. A lot of us take life for granted, you know what I'm saying, and unfortunately, you know, I had to go through some things in order to come through some things, to get through some things, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, I just want to, you know, thank God, man, you know what I'm saying, for giving me this golden opportunity to be here, to be able to share my story, my testimony to the world, you know what I'm saying, be effective as possible within all communities, you know what I'm saying, because all lives matter. You know, give these kids the opportunity to pretty much learn from my mistakes, you know, so they don't have to learn from their own. And a lot of us don't understand the importance of that, you know, because a lot of us out here, we still living, you know what I'm saying, on the edge. You know, we still, you know, engaging and indulging in, you know what I'm saying, in negativity, man. A lot of us just won't never grow up, you know what I'm saying. We just like immune and addicted to crime, to violence and things of that nature there. And, you know, and like I said, man, I just want to be the person, man, to, you know, when I leave here, you know, not only just, you know what I'm saying, leave that legacy behind, but, you know, you always want people to remember you, you know what I'm saying, not just as being a bad person, but, you know what I'm saying, becoming a good person, you know, being able to overcome certain things in life, you know what I'm saying, being able to get over certain hurdles or whatever. And I feel like I've done a great job at doing that. And again, I always try to give God his flowers and kudos because, you know, I know and understand without God, bro, I'm not nothing. And that's just about. So guys, I was kind of like checking out this situation with Julio, Foolio, man. May his soul rest in peace. You know, unfortunately, I didn't know anything about the brother, and I still don't know nothing about him. You know, I'm just going on based off what I'm seeing on YouTube, what I'm seeing on TV. You know, I've listened to some of his music or whatever. And you know, it is what it is, man. You know, a lot of times we don't realize, you know, we invite ourselves within these type of situations, you know what I'm saying. For every action, there's a reaction, you know, and there's a lot of people that I see, it's like they celebrating this guy's death, man. It's like, you know, they popping bottles and stuff like that. But, you know, that comes, like I said, that comes with the game, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you out here in these streets, man, you know, doing whatever you're doing, man, you got to understand that there's retribution and repercussions, bro. You know, you just can't be out here, you know, inflicting harm upon someone and don't expect for it to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the universe, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I was just checking out the video, man, and this dude, like, I don't know if he's seen his death or whatever, man, but this man was, like, literally dropping his location, bro. Like, this man was literally dropping his location. And I feel like he was backdoored, you know what I'm saying? After I went through everything and kind of like, you know, browsed through the stories and came up with my conclusion after I put everything together, I feel like the man was backdoored, man. And then the Jacksonville Police Department, you know what I'm saying, you know, they already know what time it is. You know, it was never no one in Tampa that killed the dude, man. These guys drove all the way from Jacksonville, Florida, to get their man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I don't wish bad on nobody, man. You know, but these streets, man, these streets will swallow you up, bro. If you ain't careful, these streets will swallow you up. And the same hands that pray together can be the same hands that hurt you, man. Like, niggas are literally ready to take your place. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want what you got, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, if it takes somebody that you done grew up with, somebody that you knew from knee high from a fly, to set you up for that bag, you know, it's a cold world, bro. Niggas ain't playing for keeps no more. That's over with. That was over and done with. Like, my generation is way different than this one right here, man. Like, I don't know what these kids are doing out here, man, but, you know, a lot of us have to take full responsibility, you know what I'm saying, and blame ourselves, man, because a lot of us, man, we the reason why these kids out here like this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all earlier, man, when I came out of prison, bro, I wanted to have the opportunity to try to save as many kids as possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nonprofit organization is just something that I've been working extremely hard in towards accomplishing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have a vision, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want my own building, you know what I'm saying, where I can provide after school services, you know, pretty much give these kids something to do, man, you know, when they out of school, like in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but also, you know, these kids need to know that sports is just one of the tools in the toolbox, bro. It's a lot of different tools in that box. A lot of these kids feel like they just gotta go the professional way, you know, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, and things of that nature there. You know what I'm saying? But it's more to it than that. You know what I mean? But we gotta sit down and be able to, like, educate these kids on that stuff, man. We gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to show them the vision and give them an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to become, you know, captivated by it. You know what I'm saying? We have to lead by example, man. You know, each one teach one, each one reach one. But a lot of us, man, we can care less about that. We don't think like that. We don't lock in like that. We have our own perspective or perception on life. You know what I'm saying? We feel like if it's not directly, you know, harming us or our kids or our loved ones or whatnot, you know, we can care less about, you know what I'm saying, even speaking on certain things. But that's just something that we got to break ourselves out of, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, like I said, I want to be the one to make dramatic changes in my community. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be effective as possible, because a lot of people remember me as a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally grew up in prison, bro. You know what I'm saying? 20 years and 6 months, it wasn't easy. But by the grace of God and by his will, you know what I'm saying, it was destined for me to be able to overcome that and to come out here and to be productive and to be doing the things that I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want people to understand about me. So like I was saying, guys, there's repercussions, man, behind everything. And, you know, what we have to do as people, and when I mean about people, I'm not specifically speaking about a color or race or culture or whatever the case may be, man. You know, we just got to become more active within the communities, man. You know what I'm saying? If you experience something in life, if you've been a part of gangs and you've been able, you know what I'm saying, to overcome that and become a better person, you know, that story and that testimony, we got to be willing to share that with the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the youth, you know, the kids are the future for tomorrow. You know, without those guys, we are nothing. And I find it to be, you know, crazy that people don't understand the dynamics of that. You know, because we get caught up in the individual things in life. Like I said, if it's not affecting us directly, we can care less about it. But that's just not the mentality nor attitude to have. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the world, I mean, there's so much stuff going on out here now, man. It's not safe for nobody. It's not even safe for kids. Like when I was coming up, bro, I remember we can go outside, we can play in the yard. We didn't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, gunshots, drive-bys. Not saying that this stuff didn't exist, but it is totally different now. You know what I'm saying? We like in a whole totally different wave of life. You know, people are doing stuff with no remorse, with no compassion, with no heart, and they can care less. You know what I'm saying? So people like myself and others out there, man, we got to take a stand, man, and we got to involve ourselves and stuff. We have to start leading by example. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, you know, we talk these good games or whatnot, but when it comes to, you know, producing or whatever, we never show up, man. You know, we do a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to step and show your face, a lot of us are no shows, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that situation with Julio, Foolio, man, that's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to try to solve no crimes. I'm not no investigator. I'm not Dick Tracy. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel as though at the end of the day, you know, it's a way to handle all situations. You know, I've heard the diss tracks, all the stuff that he was dropping, And it was very disrespectful, man. You know, but a lot of times, you know, a lot of us, we do stuff, man, you know what I'm saying, just for popularity moves. A lot of us don't really mean that stuff within our hearts or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I guess when you put it out there in the atmosphere, in the universe like that, you know, you allowing people to take, you know what I'm saying, your actions and run with it the way they want to. And unfortunately, that's what happened with this situation, man. You know, they say you live by the gun and you die by the gun. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation, man. You know what I'm saying? We done lost so many great young brothers, you know, King Von, you know what I'm saying? And the list goes on and on and on, man. And until we figure out a way to come together and unite, you know what I'm saying, as a culture, man, we're going to continue to fall short and become victimized by our own irrelevance. And again, a lot of us, man, we don't care about that, though. You know, we selfish people. You know, we get ourselves in a situation where we start accumulating all this materialistic stuff for the world. But I always tell people, the U-Haul is not going to follow the hearse. You know what I'm saying? So everything that we possess now, when you die, you can't take none of that with you, bro. None of it. You know what I'm saying? But again, at the end of the day, this is what we live for. We live for the flashy cars. We live for the girls. We live for the diamonds and jewels and all that stuff there, man. But that's just materialistic stuff for the world. And then we got to also be mindful, conscious, and aware of the fact that, you know, God bless us to be a blessing to others, right? And when you become abusive with that blessing, God says, the quicker I give, the quicker I take from you. But a lot of us don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have yet to even establish a relationship with the Creator to be able to understand the full dynamics of what that really actually means. And so we come up with our own perception on life and try to add stuff, you know what I'm saying, to it to make it seem as if this is how it's supposed to be. And that's just not the case. So it is what it is. And so true to the matter is, man, ain't nobody gonna win in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna win. Foolio, he done lost his life. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that took his life, unfortunately, sad to say, but they about to lose their lives. You know what I'm saying? And the way that situation went down, man, that shit can turn into a death penalty case. You know what I'm saying? I know the system. I know the ropes. I know the law. You know what I'm saying? I've been there and done that. So a lot of those guys don't understand, man. If they hit them with terrorist acts or whatever the case may be, it's over with, man. It's unlimited to what they're going to do to them guys when they catch them and when they get them in that courthouse. So like I said, you know, don't nobody win. Both parties lose. You know what I'm saying? You got a mother that's done lost a son, a father that lost a son. You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side, you have another mother and another father that's about to lose theirs. So don't nobody win, man. It's a lose-lose situation all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? But again, when you invite yourself or when you partake and participate in that type of lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, the retribution is unlimited. Any and everything can come out of situations like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important, man. You know, you got to know what you want in life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've been there and done that. You know, I've been in the streets, man. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm always conscious and aware, you know what I'm saying, of everything that revolves around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was no purpose for me to come back out here in the streets and try to get back into the mix or into the loop of things. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing out here, bro. It's a whole totally different atmosphere, a totally different environment. People are not the same. We don't think the same like we used to. We don't articulate the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like this whole game is cutthroat now. Julio. Somebody in this camp set him up, man. Somebody dropped this location. You know what I'm saying? And for someone to be of his status or stat quo, so to speak, what the hell is you doing at a Holiday Inn motel, bro? Like, come on, let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you know, from the beginning, he was dropping his location, you know what I'm saying? And whoever it was, you know what I'm saying, that told where they was at, you know, you can best believe he got the bag for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the sad thing about it was probably nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? He probably took a little nothing, you know what I'm saying, to get that man up like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we living in a cold world, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no love out here no more, man. You know what I'm saying? People are just doing crazy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out a way, like I said earlier, how to tap in and how to fix these things. You know what I'm saying? You know, how can we make changes, you know what I'm saying, within the communities worldwide, universal, you know what I'm saying? You know, and when you talk about change, a lot of folks don't understand, you know, change is the inner process. You know, change starts within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, the reality of it is I can't change you. I can perhaps inspire you to want to change. I can probably motivate you to want to change. I can probably also encourage you to want to change, you know, but ultimately it starts within yourself, man. It's an inner process. You have to be willing to step outside the scope of that life that you are accustomed to living and tapping into something that you are not accustomed to doing. You know, it's all about, you know, challenging yourself. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you speak like that, you know, people don't understand that. You know, folks don't, they can't grasp onto it, again, because you've been living a certain lifestyle for so long, you don't know nothing other than that. It's feel like if you step away from that, it's like you know lost a part of you, because that's all you know. You know, your parents raised you, you know, wrongfully. You know what I'm saying? You know, they wanted to be a friend instead of a mother and a father figure. You know what I'm saying? And that's the ultimate thing that's destroying our communities right now. You know, we don't have enough father figures and role models, man. You know what I'm saying? We have perpetrators and imitators, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know, a lot of these kids, they feel unloved and unwanted at home. And a lot of them turn to the streets, you know what I mean? Hoping the streets can fill those open voids within them. And they just so young and not conscious and aware of the fact of knowing that the streets only have two things to offer, man, and that's death and jail. And that's what we come in at. You know what I'm saying? People like me that's an experienced stuff in life, that been down that road, know what it's like to be on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's my responsibility and my job to contribute, you know what I'm saying, in any way possible from a positive aspect or perspective. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. And like I was saying, guys, you know, I came out here, man, with a plan and a purpose. You know what I'm saying? A plan without a purpose, you ain't got nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had experiences, you know, working for iHeartRadio right before the pandemic hit in 2018. And I was looking forward to being a part of that beautiful platform. But, you know, I didn't have an opportunity to carry on at that in particular time. Obviously, you know, the social distancing and things of that nature, you know. But I'm tapped back in with iHeartRadio. But at the same time, I want to be able to do my own thing, man. I don't want to, like, rely on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like this person owe me a crutch. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to walk on my own accord, you know, free will. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff that I've been dabbing into, man, you know, with create my own clothing line. I have a few pieces out. I'm gonna show y'all one of my logos right here, one of my shirts. It says Flatfoot Get It. That's my other YouTube channel, which is Struggling and Striving. And I definitely will drop the link in the description where y'all guys can check that platform out. And I'm going to also bring y'all up to speed about that. And over here, you know, as you can see, there's a YouTube emblem along with my barcode. You know, because a lot of places I go, man, you know, when, you know, folks always like, man, what's your YouTube channel or whatever, you know what I mean? So I decided to just, you know, throw the barcode on the shirt, you know, so snatch your phone out, zoom in, scan it, and it'll take you straight to my platform or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is just one of the many different things that I've always had my mind set on accomplishing, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about me adding on to that legacy, perhaps that I want to leave behind, you know what I'm saying, to pass it on for generations to come. And, you know, I always think long term. You know, you have a lot of people out here, they think short term, they spur the moment type thinkers, man, you know, but, you know, the past is what it is, the present is what it is, but I ultimately try to look into the future as well. You know, even though the future is not here yet, I'm always kind of like pacing myself and looking ahead, trying to figure out, you know, what other type of things that I could do to continue to add on to what I'm already doing, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, going to different schools, you know, having speaking engagements with the youth, you know, again, sharing my story, my testimony is something I always been big on, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? I strive for perfection. We all do, but we'll never be a perfect people, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm definitely locked in and trying to make it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to this platform growing. Definitely need y'all guys to hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment, turn on post notification bells, man. I just wanted to get this video out, man, to kind of like give y'all guys a general idea of who I am, what I've been through in my life, you know, what path I'm pursuing, you know, the things that I'm striving to accomplish, the doors I'm striving to open for other people. And, you know, it's all about giving out opportunities, man. You know what I'm saying? Someone gave me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not selfish, man. You know, there's enough money for everybody on YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody have the opportunity to eat. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Being able to take care of yourself, being able to take care of your family, and being able to help those, you know what I'm saying, that's in need, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with helping someone that's not per se a part of your immediate family or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just the mentality that I have, and I feel like that's the mentality that everybody should have. But like I said, guys, I got a lot of great stuff that's coming. You know, interviews. I have a few local rappers that's doing their thing on the music scene. They have a different sound. It's not all about the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and all that stuff there. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to allow people to experience things in life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I bring somebody on my podcast and they talking reckless or whatever the case may be, you know, I'm just doing my job. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's each his own. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, man, y'all just gotta, you know, stay locked in, man. You know, stick with me, you know what I'm saying, and help me, you know, and this platform grow, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need 1,000 subscribers. We need 4,000 watch time hours to monetize this platform. And I'm looking forward to generating support from you guys out there in the YouTube world. Just know I have a different style, man, a different approach. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. So as I was saying, guys, I have another YouTube platform struggling and striving. It's actually on this new merch that I just came out with. And that platform is totally different from this one right here. And I kind of like want to brief y'all guys, right? Because I know once you go over there and look at check out the content over there, it's like, you know, content on that platform and this one does not coexist with each other. And I want to give explanation as to why. Earlier I explained to you guys when I came home from prison, you know what I'm saying, you know, my focus was the community. You know, reaching the youth, sharing my story, my testimony, you know, all that good stuff. But for whatever reasons, it's like people wasn't locked in on that, man. It's like, you know, they wasn't gravitating to it. It's like the world was in so much turmoil. It's like people couldn't understand where I was coming from. And then just one day I ended up posting a video outside the scope of what I'm sharing with you guys now, and it just started taking off. And it seems like from that point, every time I posted the type of videos I was posting, it's like people was just gravitating to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the old saying goes, you know, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you know, I want to get back to doing what I initially had my mind set on, bro. And, you know, that's just, you know what I'm saying, being a inspirational story to the world, you know what I'm saying, to the people, to the masses, you know what I'm saying. So, and my thing was to come up with a podcast that would allow additional flexibility, because definitely you need flexibility, but you also want to be able to display your versatile side. You know what I'm saying? Versatility is definitely a high commodity, and it's a must. From this aspect, social media, you know what I'm saying? People want to be able to see you, tap in, and share different things, man. And me personally, myself, you know, I want people to know that, you know, I'm just not all comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I enjoy doing my hilarious videos on my other YouTube platform or whatnot, but for the most part, you know, I want to be able to also let people know that there is an intelligent and an intellectual side for us when it comes to me. And perhaps today, you know, I have on a, you know, suit and a tie, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, just wanted to kind of like present myself differently for a change, to let people know that, you know, it's not all about, you know, the Jordans and all that stuff there. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely switch the dress code up at the drop of a dime or whenever I want to. But anyway, guys, hopefully y'all guys are planning on supporting this new podcast. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. It's something that I definitely should have been tapped into. But I had so much different stuff going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of times in life, you have so many different ideals, man, and you don't necessarily actually know what you want to do, and you just find yourself just kind of like battling, you know, dealing with this and dealing with that, and just ultimately, you know, striving to see what's going to work for you or what's going to fit you, you know what I'm saying? And so I was dealing with that type of situation, and even the things that I've kind of like placed on the back end, on the back burner, you know, they may be not top priorities, it may be secondary, but it's still most definitely a necessary, right? Because, you know, my ideas are just so constructive, man. It's just so positive, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy and vibe that I want to, you know, send out to the people, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully at the end of the day, you know, situations like Julio, Foolio, man, we can alleviate stuff like that from happening, man. You know, if you got problems with somebody in the streets, old beef or whatever, you know, just be men, sit at the round table, man, and just talk it out, man, and just do away with it, bro, because I mean, it's senseless and pointless, because at the end of the day, like I said, nobody wins. That man lost his life, and unfortunately, the ones that took his life, they finna lose their life. Either two things gonna happen: life in prison or the death penalty. And due to the fact the way that situation happened, the death penalty might be the only thing that's on the table for him. It is what it is, man. But with that being said, guys, again, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Definitely don't forget to hit that like button. Share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bells. Right now, I'm probably going to be posting maybe 2 to 3 videos a week at the most, because I have a lot of people that I have lined up that's going to be doing interviews. I'm going to be interviewing them and that type of thing, man. And you know, just bringing y'all, you know, great content, man. Like I say, political views, street talk, you know, everything that's going on in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to tap into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have to always be conscious and aware of everything that revolves around you, everything that's going on within your vicinity. So with that being said, guys, keep God in your business. Allow him to be the rock, the centerpiece of your life, as well as in associations with all that you're doing. Guys, y'all already know what it is. The best is yet to come. I'm out. Booyah.
As a youngster in these streets, seen so much as a jet. On the block, stay lit, running from the police. No father figure in my life, living trite every night. Gunfights with my dogs, with my homies day and night. In and out the county jail, plus no money for my bail. Ain't no sense in raising hell, did my best to prevail. Maintain through the pain, in them chains ain't a game. Now I'm headed to the penitentiary, the misery.